Happy Saturday. Of course, every day kind of feels like a Saturday nowadays, doesn't it? I'm glad you're back with me. I thought the first thing that we might do is review what we did yesterday. Sorry it was a little bit late getting our video up yesterday. We had some technical problems, but today I think we're all good. So yesterday we talked about opening the bidding. And we talked about the first person that had an opportunity to open the bidding was the person who dealt the cards. Now remember, there's only one opening bidder for each hand of bridge, and that's the first person, first player at the table that does anything other than say the word pass. So the rules for opening the bidding, or the guidelines or agreements, whatever you want to call them, the agreements you and your partner will have is that if I have at least 12 high card points, that's 12 points in those aces, kings, queens, and jacks, I will open the bidding. I will say something. And remember, every bid consists of a number and a suit or no trump. So the first thing that we look for, because of our priority of contracts, what is their priority of contracts? Right. Majors, then no trump, then minors. So the first thing that you were going to look for was, did you have at least 5 cards in either hearts or spades, or major suits? And if you did, you were going to bid either 1 heart or 1 spade. Does anybody remember what you were going to bid if you had 2 5-card majors, if you had 5 spades and 5 hearts? There you go, high five. We were going to bid a spade. We were going to bid the suit that was higher in rank. Now, of the 2 hearts and spades, they really playing either one of them as trumps. One doesn't have a priority of the other one in terms of, do you get more points if you play with spades instead of hearts or something like that. It's the same amount of points, the same kind of bonuses. It's only the rank in the rank order that causes you to bid 1 spade versus 1 heart. The rank order of suits, that which suit is lower in rank, then next. Anybody remember that? It's clubs, then diamonds, then hearts, then spades, then no trump. That rank order is only important in the bidding. That's the only time we even have to worry about that rank order of suits, okay? So first thing, do I have 12 points? If I do, I'm going to look and see, do I have a 5-card major? If I hold a 5-card major, I'm going to bid my major, either 1 heart or 1 spade. The message is, partner, I have, for instance, for 1 spade, partner, I have at least 12 of those high card points. I have at least 5 spades. Okay? If I open 1 heart, says partner, I have at least 12 of those high card points. I have at least 5 hearts. And then that little kind of subtext, and I don't have 5 spades probably. Okay. If we don't have a 5-card major, we don't have 5 cards in either major suit, but we do have 12 points at least. The next thing we're going to see, is it possible for us to open no trump? And most of the time, if you're thinking about no trump, you'll have a hand that would open 1 no trump. 1 no trump is very specific. It shows 15 to 17 high card points, no 5-card major the way that I teach it, no singleton or void. Does anybody remember what a singleton is? 1 card in one of the suits. And how about a void? You're missing 1 suit. You don't have any cards in one of the suit. And typically not more than 1 doubleton in your hand. A doubleton would be 2 cards in a suit. You can open 2 no trump or 3 no trump, but look how many points you have to have. 20 or 21, that means you have half the points in the whole deck in your hand. So that's not going to happen very often. We have our 12 points. We don't have a 5-card major. We can't open a major. Next thing we look at is, do we have a hand that could open 1 no trump? We don't. Either we don't have 15 to 17 points, or we have a singleton or a void somewhere. Then our last choice, minors. And when we open a minor suit, we only promise 3 cards in that minor suit. If one of our minors is longer than the other, like we have more cards in one of the minors than the other, we typically open with our longest minor. If they're equal, well, if we have 3 clubs and 3 diamonds, we're going to open 1 club. If we have 4 diamonds and 4 clubs, we're going to open 1 diamond. And 5 diamonds and 5 clubs, high 5. We're going to open the highest in rank, which would be diamonds. Now there's some things that'll help you remember. High 5, that's when we have 2 5-card suits. We're going to open the highest in rank. When we have 2 minors that are 3 cards each and we bid a club, remember that that club symbol has 3 petals on it, so that might help you remember which one to bid. And with 4 cards in each of the minors, we're going to bid a diamond. So remember that diamond has 4 sides or 4 points. That might help you remember. You know, one thing to really remember about these opening bids as well is you're not promising any strength in that suit. The strength is in your whole hand. When we're talking about 12 points, it's 12 points in your entire 13 cards. Your suit could be headed by the 9. You know, you have the 9, the 7, the 6, the 3, and the 2. You just have to have 5 of them. You're not promising any specific high cards in that suit. Okay? So did y'all have fun practicing? I hope you practiced some. Let's do a little quick review here and see if I practice these. So let's count our hand and see what we might open. So we have 3, 7, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17. Ooh, wow, we got 17 high card points. And what about our shape? We're 4 and 3 and 3 and 3. So what does that look like? That looks like a hand that we might open 1 no trump. We have 15 to 17 high card points. We don't have a 5-card major. We don't have a singleton, and we don't have a void. Pretty good. How about the next one? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 points. Is that how many you got? Yeah, well, we've got a pretty spade suit, don't we? Wow, king, queen, jack, 9, and 5. But what do we not have? We don't have 12 points. And if we don't have 12 points, we can't open the bidding. We'd have to say pass. But we're hoping maybe our partner bids and we can tell them something about our hand later, because I sure do like those spades. Next, let's count. 3 and 4 is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Did you get 12? So we have 12 high card points. First thing we look for, we know we're going to bid, so do we have 5 cards in either spades or hearts? Not hardly, do we? Do we have 15 to 17 points in balance? Nope, we're not balanced and we don't have 15 points. Is one of our minors longer than the other? Well, it's not. We have 5 diamonds and 5 clubs, don't we? So if we're 5 and 5, what would we bid? High 5, we're going to bid 1 diamond. Even though our clubs are much better than our diamonds, remember, if we don't open a diamond, partner's not going to ever figure out that we had 5 diamonds and 5 clubs. How about this one? 4, 7, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Well, I've got 15 high card points. Do I have a 5-card major? It's the first thing I look for. No, I have 2 spades and 4 hearts, so I'm can't open a major. Do I have a balanced hand? Well, it's kind of balanced, but I have 2 doubletons. And you told me, I told you that usually we didn't do it if we had 1 doubleton. Well, sometimes these hands, call them semi-balanced. Sometimes you open a no trump, sometimes you don't. So on this one, some people will open a club because their club suit is longer than their diamonds. But some people think maybe this looks more like a no trump hand, and they might open a no trump. All of the agreements you have are things that you and partner have agreed that you're going to do. You're still allowed to use some judgment. You're still allowed to say, I really think that I can better describe my hand to my partner if I make this bid. So you're always thinking about what partner's going to expect when you open the bidding. Okay? All right. Now for today's topic. Responding. After your partner opens the bidding, you are called responder. So the partner of the person that opened the bidding is called responder. And responder has their own set of rules, agreements that they have. The two things that they're still always going to be talking about are, do we have a fit, looking for that fit, and we're going to be talking about our strength. So those are still the two things we're concerned with, the shape of our hand, and specifically, do we have a fit in a major suit, okay? Remember, your first priority is try and find a fit in a major suit. So, to make a responding bid, guess what? You only have to have 6 high card points. So that's pretty easy. You're often going to have 6, right? And you and your partner are going to be talking, and what your partner and you are going to try and be working out is, between our two hands, do we have enough high card points to bid to that high level and be successful in taking that many tricks? Now remember, in a major suit, in hearts or spades, it's the 4 level. In no trump, it's the 3 level. In minor suits, all the way at the 5 level. And you can even bid to the 6 level or the 7 level. 7 level, how many tricks would that be? 13. All of them, every single one. Doesn't happen very often. And guess what? If you did it, though, you'd get a tremendously huge bonus. So how many points do you and partner need between your two hands to think maybe we can go high and be successful? In hearts or spades, it's around 25 or 26. No trump, about 25 or 26. And a minor, you need around 28 or 29. And that's because you have to take so many tricks. You have to take 11 tricks, right? That's hard. If you ever are thinking about bidding really high and getting that huge bonus, guess what? To bid to the 6th level, you need about 32 or 33 points between your two hands. That means the opponents would only have 7 split between their hands. And a grand slam, 37 or 38. Wow. Those don't happen very often, as you can well imagine. All right, so let's first talk about your responding after opener has bid either 1 club or 1 diamond, okay? If your partner has bid 1 club or 1 diamond, what was the message they sent you? So what opener said, if they opened 1 club, was, partner, I have at least 12 high card points. I do not have a 5 card major, don't have 5 hearts or 5 spades. I don't have a hand that's 15 to 17 points with no voids or singletons. And I've got at least 12 points in at least 3 clubs. Well, they said I don't have 5 hearts or spades. But guess what? They could have 4, right? And if I held 4 in a major, and it happened to be the same one, we might still have a fit in a major. So that's the first thing we're going to look for. So if we have 4 or more cards in a major suit, we're going to bid our major suit. If you had either 5 hearts or 5 spades, you would bid 1 heart or 1 spade. If you had both, if you had 5 spades and 5 hearts, what would you bid? Yep, high 5. We're going to bid the highest in rank first. Anytime you're 5 and 5, you're going to be bidding the highest in rank first. If we had 4 hearts and 4 spades, here's a new one for you. You ready? 4 and 4, on the floor, lowest in rank. So if we had 4 hearts and 4 spades, we're going to bid the suit lowest in rank, and that would be hearts, 1 heart. If we only have 1 4-card major, we just bid the one we have. Okay? So that's the first thing you look for. If you don't have a major, what comes next? No trump. When you bid no trump, if you look back here, this was 6 or more high card points. So at least 6, but you could have a ton, right? Okay. When you bid no trump, you're also going to tell partner exactly how many points you have. The idea is, if you don't have a major fit, our next priority of contract is no trump, right? So when you bid no trump, you're kind of saying, well, major fits out, and I'm kind of balanced. These are my points. How high do you think we should go, partner? So if you bid 1 no trump, you're showing that you have 6 to 10 high card points, no 4-card major, and once partner's opened a club, you're always going to be balanced. Okay? Partner opens a club, and you bid a no trump. 1 no trump. 6 to 10 high card points, no 4-card major, always balanced. No singletons, no voids. If you have 11 or 12 high card points, you bid 2 no trump. And with 13 to 15, 3 no trump. Still, whenever you bid no trump, the message is, I do not have a 4-card or longer major. And after a club opening bid, you're always going to have what we call a balanced hand, a hand with no singletons, no voids, and usually not more than 1 doubleton. Okay? We have our 6 points. We don't have 5 hearts or 5 spades. Ugh. We don't have a balanced hand. We can't bid no trump. Okay, next choice, last thought, is minors. And when we're thinking about minors, the first thing we're going to look for is, do we have a fit in the minor suit that partner opened? Okay? That's called a raise. If you bid the same suit that your partner opened, that is a raise. And a raise always promises a fit and always shows a specific amount of points. So you open a club and I bid 2 clubs, I'm telling you I have 6 to 9 high card points and I have 5 of your clubs or more. Now why is it 5? Well, you only promised me 3, right? And we're trying to get to 8, so I have to have 5 to get to 8 if you only have 3. You could have more, but I can only count on you to have 3. So 1 club, 2 clubs. I don't have a major. No trump's not a good idea. I'm not balanced. I have 5 of your clubs. I have 6 to 9 points. If I raise to the 3 level, same message. No 4-card or longer major. Not balanced. 5 of your clubs. And 10 to 12 high card points. Now, if I have 13 points, well, we kind of know we need to be in game somewhere. I'll usually try and bid a new suit, something that makes you bid again. Because if I tell you I have 6 plus and you don't know how many highs I have, you have to keep talking to me till I can tell you, right? So, here we go. I don't have a 4-card major. I'm not balanced. I don't have a fit in your minor. I'll bid the other minor. If you've opened a club, I can bid 1 diamond with only 4 diamonds, right? I only promise a 4-card suit if I introduce a new suit at the 1 level. But if I want to bid 2 clubs, if you've opened a diamond, and I have to go to the 2 level and bid 2 clubs, 2 level bids after that 1 level opener promise 10 or more points when I bid a new suit. I didn't word that right. If I'm raising you, if it goes 1 club, 2 clubs, that's a raise. So I can do that with 6 to 9 points. But if you open a suit and I have to bid my new suit, my unbid suit, one you didn't bid yet, at the 2 level, I have to have at least 10. You just have to remember that. Okay, so what you can go do, and we'll review this Sunday, give you some little problems to do like we did for the opening bid, and we'll review. But what you can do is the same thing I used to do when I was growing up. You can get a deck of cards, deal out 4 hands, sort them into suits, count the points, find one hand that has an opening bid, like a 1 club or a 1 diamond bid. Steer away from the majors. We're going to do that on Sunday, okay? So just look for your minor opening bids. And then pretend like each of the other 3 people are responding to you. Pretend like each one's your partner. And see how you did. I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye-bye.